Hi there, and welcome to Billy's Home Life. I have a haul for you today. I went to Save a Lot where I spent $59.26, and I also went to Dollar General where I spent $78.42. This is all mixed together. I don't have it separated by store. I kind of have it separated by category. So I've never done this type of video before, but I kind of had a scare with my oldest son this past week. He was sick and he did have a COVID symptom. Now, my kids are going to school 2 days a week in person, the other 3 days are online. And because he had a COVID symptom and I called and told him he wouldn't be in school that day, in order for him to go back to school, I had to take him to the doctor's and have him get a COVID test. Now, the COVID test came back negative. He's completely fine now. Everybody's healthy. Don't need to worry about us. But it makes you think. I really started worrying, like, what would happen if his test did come back positive and everyone in my house was told that they had to quarantine. Now you're probably thinking I'm a little late figuring this out, but I do keep a lot of extra food in my house. It's just the way that I shop. I shop around deals. I stock up when I find a good price. I do have a couple months worth of meat in my freezer downstairs in my basement. I do have a very large walk-in pantry that is stocked, but I wanted to get more specific. I wanted to really go through everything in my home, and I did just that. I did go downstairs in my freezer and counted how many packages of hamburger I had. I went through my medicine cabinets and, saw how much medicine I had and personal care items and so forth. So I did decide that for peace of mind, I did want to go and get more items. And I'm going to share them with you and kind of explain what I did and why I picked up what I did. Let's just jump in and get started here because I'm just rambling on. I have another case of water. If anybody is new here, I can't drink my water. And I do have some drinks for the kiddos, and I have some drink sticks in case somebody really doesn't like drinking plain water. The root beer kind of isn't an emergency supply type of thing. My son Noah just likes root beer. I just thought I would let him try that. He's never had that brand. And this doesn't have anything to do with anything as far as emergency supplies. These are just Halloween face masks, and I just thought they would be cute for the kids to wear to school this month. Okay, now what I have here, I kind of brought everything home and separated it by like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and like personal care items. So what I have here is stuff that I would need for breakfast. My hubby is a tea drinker, and it would be something awful if we ran out of tea. So I have 2 boxes of tea. These were just clearanced. These muffins, normally $3. They were half off, $1.50 for those. So this here, I just have more things that I thought in an emergency, like this is what we could have for breakfast. The kids could have one of these like cereal bars. I have a couple boxes of like Pop-Tarts. I have some powdered coffee creamer in case I ran out of coffee creamer, some canned milk. I have a muffin mix here that is just like add water. There's another boxed mix. I'm the coffee drinker in my house, so it would be horrible if I ran out of coffee. So I have a can of Maxwell House there. And then I have a box of like pancake mix that is just add water in case you ran out of milk. Let's see here. So then this section here, I was kind of thinking like lunch. So I have some cans of soup. Like some little things of applesauce for the kids. The salt just kind of random there. Made homemade Play-Doh with my kids, and it takes an obscene amount of salt. So I grabbed a can of salt there. Just some couple of boxes of macaroni and cheese, tuna fish for making sandwiches. I have tons of bread in my freezer and some mayo, like to mix up the tuna fish. So then over here, this is like more like for dinner. So if you couldn't get to the store and buy fresh produce, you would need some canned fruits and veggies. So that's what I have here. Just have canned, green beans, peas, got some pineapple, oranges. You get the point. Box of instant mashed potatoes that could go along with dinner. Move along here. I have more flour than I have sugar in the house, so I grabbed a sugar. It would be a tragedy too if we ran out of hot sauce. My husband puts hot sauce on everything. I've just been looking for this coating mix. So this is like your shake and bake. I keep looking when I go to Aldi and they never have it. I don't know if they don't sell it or if I'm just catching them when they ran out, but that's what that is. And then these wouldn't get you very far either in an emergency. I just use these. These green chilies, they go in my enchiladas, they go in my white chicken chili, and they're almost $2 a can at Tops. So they were 99 cents and save a lot, so I grabbed them. So not really in the emergency food category here, but grabbed them anyways. Have more boxes of pasta than I have jars of pasta sauce, so I grabbed a pasta sauce there. And then I have some canned chicken. I have a huge can of like raviolis and big cans of chicken and dumplings. Again, it's just something in an emergency. You could eat that for dinner. Butter was just on sale, $2.79 a pound. And I have a big old bag of rice and pinto beans. In an emergency, that could be your dinner. So lastly here is just some household items and personal care items. Like I said, I went through my medicine cabinet, I went through my bathroom cabinets, and this is stuff that I was a little worried about. Should we get quarantined, would this stuff run out? You may find if you go through your cupboards and cabinets that you might need completely different items. You might need peanut butter and bread, whereas I have like 5 loaves of bread in the freezer, have everything I need to make homemade bread, have like 4 jars of peanut butter. You may need something completely different. Go through your house, see what you need. So if somebody should get sick in your house, you really should get a new toothbrush out because you're just got a bunch of germs on that old toothbrush. So I have a pack of 6 toothbrushes. There's only 4 of us, so this would be enough for everybody to get a new toothbrush. I was really low on cotton balls. I found that when I was digging around in my bathroom. So maybe that's not really a medical thing, but I don't know. I guess if you needed to dab calamine lotion on somebody or something, more for me for my nail polish remover, but paper plates, really good to have in the house. It would save water if there was ever a situation with your water. You wouldn't have to wash your dishes. And also if like mom and dad are sick and just don't want to wash the dishes because you're not feeling good, you could eat off of paper plates. Of course, you should do more hand washing if you have someone that is ill in your house. So you try to stop the spread of the germs. So I have a couple of bottles of extra hand soap there. And I have some like Tylenol for the kids. Usually when you get sick, you end up with like dried up chapped lips because you keep wiping your face, blowing your nose. So I have a pack of chapstick in there. It might seem silly, but that's what I was thinking. Kind of get dried up lips when you have a cold. Aleve is what my husband and I prefer as far as pain reliever. So I have a bottle of Aleve here because I was down to like a quarter of a bottle. I have problems with my vitamin D, along with probably everyone else that lives where I live. I live in the Northeast here, not very sunny, cold most of the year. So, got some vitamin D here. Make sure you have enough kitchen garbage bags. And if you can find them, disinfectant wipes. I know they're hard to find right now, but something I always kept in my house, even before the pandemic. If somebody gets sick, it's a good idea to wipe down the TV remote, wipe down doorknobs and, drawer pulls and etc. You get the point. Have a box of toothpaste like that me and my hubby could use, and then this is like the children's toothpaste. Also some mouthwash, and I have a big pack of Charmin toilet paper there. So this is everything that I got on my little emergency supply run. Make sure you have everything you need, guys, in your home. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.